But let's begin tonight with the weather impact alert. Storms sparking watches and warnings all across central Indiana. One viewer shared this video from New Greencastle tonight. And we also had heavy rain and hail right here in Indianapolis. And eventually, we spotted a rainbow near I-465. Right now, we're working to learn if anyone found a pot of gold out there on the interstate.
I don't think so.
Okay, that's right. But this is just the beginning. Thanks for inviting us in. It's 11 o'clock. And these storms tonight, Angela, really set the stage for what could be this high-impact event tomorrow.
If you thought we were busy tonight, we're going to be even busier tomorrow. And you said it, high-impact storm system, level 3-4 threat out of 5. Doesn't happen very often for us. I do want to show you a few more video clips from this evening of rotating clouds. I think we're going to end up with at least one confirmed tornado, and that's going to be in the Greencastle area. But this video coming to us from Eminence, and we had a couple of viewers show us a similar setup. Now it depends on, is this reaching the ground, is it doing damage, and is it in the form of a tornado? But boy, we had lots of rotation, several rotating clouds, wall clouds earlier today, and now at least one report of a tornado. And again, pretty good view from Eminence. Again, we may end up with more than one tornado. In addition to that, several reports, dozens of hail reports, including Marion County. The severe threat for now is over. You can see still some pockets of heavy rain and some lightning from parts of Clay and Owen counties through Bloomington into Nashville and Columbus. This will continue to move out. We have one area of rain left north and east. That's near Winchester. Future Track 13 shows all of this coming to an end, and we have to turn our attention to tomorrow, as it looks like it's going to be at least the potential for a dangerous day, level 3, level 4 threat. I'll walk you through the timeline in a few minutes.
All right, Angela, thanks so much. So as we track tomorrow's severe weather threat, remember that we give you access to the live Doppler 13 radar anytime. Just scan that QR code to download our free streaming app on your TV, and then you can connect with our weather team 24/7. Drivers are now one step closer to higher fees for their cars here in Marion County. A city-county council committee just signed off on increases to required vehicle taxes. So for most of us, this means about $100. But as our Logan Gay shows us, the move getting mixed reviews is now moving forward.
The committee approved the wheel tax and excise tax increase, but not without pushback. Some questioned whether there are other ways to raise the money, while supporters argued there really isn't another option. The question before councilors Tuesday night wasn't whether roads need fixing. It was how to pay for it. After hours of debate, a majority of the committee decided to vote for the tax increase.
At the end of the day, our colleagues do believe that this is the right path forward to ensure that our infrastructure is what we deserve as the capital of the state of Indiana.
They say the plan is needed to unlock $50 million in state funds for road projects. Without a local funding match, Marion County doesn't get the money. State lawmakers, Representative Ed Delaney and Senator Greg Taylor urged councilors to move forward.
I think not a golden opportunity. This is a limited opportunity, but an opportunity to move things in the right direction.
Blame us if you want to blame anybody. But as legislators, it is our responsibility to come to the people and say, what can we do to help your situation?
But critics argue taxpayers shouldn't be forced to pay more.
So don't let anyone tell you that the only way you get the match from the state is if we pass this wheel tax.
Several residents echoed that message during public comment.
We don't have to raise the taxes on the same people again if we could choose solutions that are fair, sustainable, aligned with actual road use.
Others supported the proposal, but worried about the impact on lower income residents.
An $80 a year increase is the cheaper option in this proposal. My concern is this: $80 means something different to every single person in this room.
The next community informational session is June 24th, and the next full council meeting is on July 6th for the final vote. In Indianapolis, Logan Gay, 13 News.
Indianapolis Mayor Joe Hogshead has also expressed opposition to this plan. A spokesperson says the mayor's office has a plan right now to reach that $50 million match without raising taxes through money allocated in the 2026 and 2027 budgets, the 2027 spring fiscal ordinance, and stormwater fees. Tonight at 11, we're now getting new clarity on why police shut down an Indianapolis nightclub. This place, once known as The Point, is now a sticking point on the northeast side of our city. You see, people living nearby started calling this the Playhouse, but police shut it down Monday for operating without a liquor license. They tell us that a woman applied for a license at the same address, but the local alcohol board denied it. Now, according to IMPD, investigators found videos on social media showing people inside the bar drinking. That was enough evidence to get a warrant and then search inside.
There was every type of alcohol you could expect, so they did have a variety, but that's not normal to find that much alcohol.
We are talking about 3,000 bottles. Police destroyed them all. 13 News called the property owners. They tell us they didn't know the tenants never got proper licensing. They also had plans to evict them for not paying rent. Here's a look at the other stories making headlines right now. The trial for a man charged with killing Elwood police officer Noah Chavez is now scheduled for next month. The death penalty trial for Carl Boards had been delayed until next February after he was ruled incompetent to stand trial. Boards has been undergoing treatment at the state mental hospital in Logansport. Police say Boards shot Officer Chavez during a traffic stop in July of 2022. Boards is expected back in court July 10th for a status hearing ahead of his trial. Investigators just identified a man who was shot and killed on the north side of Indianapolis. They say 43-year-old Keithus Wiley was shot on Woodmere Circle last week near 64th and Michigan. Police believe the shooter called 911, and they tell us officers detained one person. It's not clear tonight if it's the same person. Right now, police say they're looking for one more person connected to this case. Tonight, 181st and Grand Park Boulevard is back open in Westfield after nearly 2 months of construction. This is just south of the Grand Park Sports Complex. The roundabout is aimed at improving flow of traffic in this area. Plans for the Fishers District expansion are now moving forward tonight. The City Council just approved tax incentives for the $169 million plan. This includes the new Finish Line headquarters and the new Fishers Fieldhouse, plus homes and townhomes. Work is expected to begin next year. Remember, you can find all of our latest local stories streaming anytime. Just scan this QR code on the screen.